Because yeah, I'm now. He's not in the file yet, but I'm now someone else. Because Mizuki's there. We're in flashback 6 years ago. So there's two AIs, but for some reason one of them's dressed up like a fascist, like a dominatrix fascist type thing. I've forgotten the name of the thing. Flight of the Conchords it's a comedy duo. They had a TV program, so it'll be Flight of the Conchords, Rhymosaurus, as in the word rhyme, versus hippo. Ask his name.
Oh, I'm sorry. It's just that I had a bad experience. I try not to tell people my name.
Then I'll tell you instead. His name is Kagami.
Kagami, huh?
So we're Ryuki.
Huh? How did you know?
How's the investigation going?
Well...
What? You still haven't taken DNA samples?
Easier said than done. Most of the blood was drained from the body, so we have no choice but to take samples from the organs. Wait, hey, this is no place for a kid!
What do you mean?
I mean, you're right next to the body.
So?
So? Well, you could be traumatized for life seeing something like this.
I'm fine. I've seen worse.
Anyway, you're in the way.
Fine.
That's a funny face there. So it seems like we're doing two mysteries at once?
Well, there you have it.
So in other words, you don't have anything.
You know the victim?
Jin Furoe? Yes, of course I know about him. I actually follow him on Twitter.
Twitter. I mean, I guess that makes sense since Twitter's dying. In the future, we change to Twitter.
He cuts through all the BS of the modern world. He is insightful, inspiring in a way.
Oh god, is this Elon Musk?
Why? Why does this keep happening? Is my name cursed or something?
About the body.
Is it true that body appeared out of nowhere? It's hard to believe.
How are you?
It's all right now, because I am here! Half might! Half for all! We are full-time heroes!
You okay, Mr. Ryuki? I feel like you aren't exactly sound of mind right now.
Introduce yourself?
I already know all about you. No need to say it. Kurito Ryuki, 23 years old. Due to your excellent marks, you skipped a few grades at an elite private university and graduated at 21. Afterward, you went through training at Police Academy for 15 months and were accepted into Abyss last summer. It's incredibly rare for anyone to get into Abyss without having stepped foot on a crime scene. Don't tell me you slept your way in with Boss.
That seems unprofessional, Detective.
Of course I didn't. I took the formal exam and Boss acknowledged my abilities.
You mean your endurance? You're a young guy.
It seems inappropriate, Detective.
Yeah, Boss definitely seems more into the marathons than the sprints.
Seems inappropriate, Detective.
What are you talking about?
Well, Ryuki, when a man and a woman love each other very much...
It seems inappropriate, Tama.
You don't have to explain it. I get it.
You're...
We work in the same building and you don't know my name. Can't blame you though. You're new.
Is she literally named after... Okay, Tamagotchi probably means something now that I think about it. Google, what does Tamagotchi actually mean? What did you think I asked? No, that's not what I asked. Yeah, I want to know the translation. Okay, Tamagotchi. It's a portmanteau combining two Japanese words, tamango, which means egg, and ugochi, which means watch. So Tama means, well, it's tamango. Yes, so you got the hip hopopotamus. Oh, there goes my phone. Get back here, phone! I've returned.
Metro PD, major crimes. Name's Ushidera.
Any leads? Thank you.
Unfortunately, nothing yet. HQ still hasn't gotten any reports about the half-body being found. Hell, maybe it's never going to be found.
Okay, it's half 10. I was gonna try and play another game today, but we'll keep going with this. I'm going very slowly right now.
What if that body crossed over time and space to get here? It's possible, right?
I mean, they're saying it, which means it's not that, but what the fuck could it be other than that?
No?
His name?
His name is Moma Kumakura. He's the leader of the Kumakura gang, which is under the Ujisaki family.
I know. The Kumakuras are known for being peculiar, even among Yakuza. But why is their leader at a live-streamed quiz show?
I think the emphasis is on the Ya and not the Ku. No, the Yakuza. You know the victim?
Anyway, it's real fucked up. Even people in my world wouldn't kill someone so gruesomely.
Yeah, why did you get invited onto a quiz show?
That bastard. Scaring Tessa like this. Whoever did this better make sure the cops get to him before I do.
Although, like, well, we can't leave Moma out. Everyone loves Moma. Who's the man sitting next to you?
Oh, you mean Shinpei?
Shinpei?
Shinpei Wagai. That's his name. He was one of our members until just recently.
Was?
Yeah, he went clean. Left the life completely.
And where is he now?
Yeah, oh yeah. Well, he's got to have the heterochromia because he's got the AI ball in his face.
Who knows? The moment he saw the corpse, he flew out of the room, white as a sheet. He's probably puking into a toilet somewhere.
That's why. So right now, Mizuki does not have the two heterochromia, but she does in the future because she was in an explosion. I think the game said. Iris, her name.
I know her name, without asking. Iris Sagan. I was introduced before the show started, and...
She was involved in the new Cyclops serial killings that happened last November.
Because that eyeball's in his face.
You read the reports.
Yeah, so I know enough about what happened. Mr. Date was also on that case.
You okay?
Does she look okay to you?
I was hoping this game would have less Iris. Won't lie.
I already talked to the other detective. I want to go home already.
You know the victim?
Teleportation.
What?
That body teleported here from a parallel world. Only half of his body was able to make it through. That's why he was split in half. Jeez.
Her name?
Mizuki Date, 12 years old. Her former name is Okiura, but she was adopted by my superior officer, Kaname Date. That's why I've met her a few times before.
Oh, so Aiba is currently in... Oh, so Daddy's not dead yet at the moment.
Like the time you carried Date home on your back after he had one too many rounds.
Who decided... I know who decided. Who decided? Right, we're gonna have two AIs for reasons because we're doing a dual thing. Everything's got to be two. We're just gonna. Yeah, it's fine. I'm not gonna just go into it. Where's Mr. Dirty?
I don't know. Not his guardian, you know. He got all giddy about taking a long vacation. He's probably at a cabaret club in Meguro right now, pouring some ponzo on that Reika chick's fat thighs.
I was laughing at your comment rather than what she said. What are you doing?
What? Isn't it obvious? Iris is totally freaking out, so I'm helping her calm down. When are you letting me leave anyway? That other detective said you still had questions you needed to ask. So...
Do you know the victim?
Of course. Jin Furue, right?
He's the most symmetrical man on Earth.
I've seen him online a bunch of times.
Camera tripod. Camera tripod! Oh yeah, we haven't talked to... I know, 'cause she's got the hair like that in this one as well. Why are we here?
Hey, what's going on with you? Memory problems? Brain disorder or something? You look like you're losing it a little.
We should did have that in the first game and I just didn't notice.
It's nothing.
Boss was invited here by Ma, a host from Kabuki Show. Ma told her, let's go on this online show together. It looks so fun. But immediately after she showed up, she was sent a Nile message that read, sorry, something came up.
Okay, the thing I was struggling to say in a succinct manner was who decided the AI bear needed to be slightly more sultry, and the answer is why am I even asking? I already know. I know who to. But like, yeah, it's gonna be like that for a while. Just me being very confused by Tama.
So in other words, he flaked on her.
Hey Ma! Have you seen the guy who he's redubbed a YouTube video and it's just a weird looking cat. And it's just a guy going, hey Ma, look at this cat! I can't do the accent, but and then the cat starts moving towards him and it's like, ah! Yeah. Because that guy, he's in Prison Break, I think? Yeah, he's in like the final season of Prison Break, that guy. That is a weird fucking looking cat. It's also adorable because all cats are adorable. But I appreciate that there's also a freaky looking cat.
Boss tried to go home, but the show's staff stopped her and begged her to find a replacement.
So she called up her obedient underling, huh? How convenient.
Yeah, you remember now?
Remember? You never told me anything about this Ma guy.
Ah, so Tama told you. After I asked her not to.
Who's in charge of this case?
Well, there's no one else available, so would you mind taking care of it?
What? Me?
I know this case could get dangerous. It might be too hot to assign to a rookie. But then again, you have a reliable partner with you.
Okay. I'm going to make a theory about what's going on with the game. So, it says right there, side Ryuki. So, clearly we're going to be switching between Mizuki and Ryuki. Presumably after every scene. So, I think, because it's gone out of its way to say, haha, it's not time travel. Oh, it's not alternate dimensions. So what's going on? And I think there's like a rift, a time rift, and both these are happening concurrently. In fact, let's say if you were standing in the middle of the time rift, you'd get cut in half, or you could deliberately kill somebody by doing that. And so it's going to be possible. So it's like time travel, but it's very specific because the time is going to flow concurrently. That's my theory so far.
I'll give you hands-on assistance for this investigation.
Who programmed these robots? Actually, I know the guy from the first game did, but whatever. I mean, I'm not doubting that somebody would program AI like that. It's just weird that they'd assign them to the police. About the body.
It's Jin Furuway, no doubt about it. He was like an advisor who represented the young talent. I saw him a lot on the news online. This is so strange. Why just his right half?
Oh, my Tamagotchi! How many legs do you like? 2? I mean, it's normal. Oh, I got boring points. Oh, it's my Tamagotchi is now a childie. Tell me, Maury. In 20 minutes, because it's gonna sleep. Okay. My file. Okay, appendix. Ujisaki. He's the leader of the Kumakura gang. He's under the Ujisaki family. Yakuza group located in Akasaka, Minato Ward, Tokyo. They are roughly 1,000 strong, including subdivisions. Pardon me, are known for illegal gambling, money lending, illegal trade of drugs and firearms. I like that because the implication, of course, is legal gambling and legal trade of drugs and firearms, human trafficking, and underground bloomers. I don't know what that means. Is bloomer a type of underwear and bread? Kumakura office. Yeah, I know. We saw in the second game. Section 2. Police department which handles murder and assaults. 9 sections. Ushidera is a member of Section 2, but since HB case went unsolved for 6 years, he was moved to a section which specialises in cold cases. Hands-on. I know what hands-on means, but I'm going to click it anyway. It's not a sexual innuendo at all. Nope. Yes, indeed. Quite. No, we had police HQ. Okay, thanks for that game. Trivia. Dama Devita. Okay. By the way, this case and the new Cyclops Siblings cases are not related. Oh, that's just a hunch. No, the game has literally gone out of its way to tell me that they're not related. Ryuki can oftentimes get weird like this. He isn't doing well mentally. One of my jobs is to support him. Yeah, I'm not sure what's up with that cat, but... Okay, we'll check the flowchart. Well, I mean, it's a redubbed video, so in the original video, the guy's not shouting at the cat. We are still in the first scene. Because the guy's a comedian. I've not spoken to you yet. His name.
I think he introduced himself to me before the show started. His name was Andy's Kameji, I think.
Yeah, because it'd be really mean to just go up to a cat and go, "Hey, ma!" Just really loud.
That's his stage name, of course. His real name is Yoneharu Enda.
I'm walking here! No, something else.
He's a comedian.
I'd never heard of him before. He must not
Yeah,
be
it is.
very good.
Yeah, people do terrible things on the internet.
Oh, and I suppose you can do better, asshole.
Why do I have a belligerent, sultry AI robot bear?
What do you know about comedians? Listen, comedians are all doing their best so they can bring people joy. And here you are, just...
Belligerent wasn't the word. Angry is the word I meant, but...
Okay, I'm sorry.
I've known Tama for more than half a year now, but I still have a hard time understanding what sets her off. I had no idea that was a sensitive subject. Where am I?
Are you still out of it, Mr. Ryuki? This is Studio Devaita in Minato Roppongi.
Ooh, I know Roppongi, because there's a tag team called Roppongi Vice.
It's a rental studio, mostly used for live streaming, filming, that kind of thing.
Roppongi is like the nightclub late night district in Japan, I think. The nightlife place. Although it can't be fully that because there's a recording studio here. But that quiz show.
Did you really not understand what you were getting into when you agreed to this?
We arrived here right as the stream was about to begin. They made us sit in the contestant seat right away without telling us anything.
I don't understand the eyeball expressions.
Well, the title of our show is right there.
Face to Face.
Faith to Face, our special 6-hour live stream marathon, brought to you by Amabi TV.
Won't lie, it's not a catchy title.
We cut the stream, of course, but the cameras should have been running when that body appeared. I'm sure all of Japan, or even the world tuning in on the internet, is in shock right now.
Don't you have like a 5-second delay? Because, like, everyone has a 5-second delay. Like, too many weird shit happened to not. In fact, I've got a computer game, which I've not started yet, where you get to run a TV station, and because of the 5-second delay, you get to bleep swear words. Yeah, so even Iber has new eyeball expressions. So it has the star eye, but sometimes it like does a thing, and I don't know what it means. Because I'm used to like anime face expressions. I usually I know what a drip means and stuff like that. Have I inspected the dead body yet?
The estimated time of death was about 40 hours ago.
So yeah, like that Iber just only had that eyeball, right? But yellow.
Today is February 10th, current time 2200, which means he died around 6 o'clock February 9th.
Yesterday morning.
There's hardly any blood left in his body. His body must have been left with his legs slightly raised and the cut side facing the ground. Blood naturally flowed out as a result, leaving the cut surprisingly clean and visible. The cut appears to have been made by something far thinner than paper.
Thinner than paper?
For example, something with 0 thickness, like a 2D surface.
Yeah, I know what you mean.
There's no such...
Okay, I get that eyeball because that's an angry face. That eyeball has an eyebrow in it.
What's more is that it doesn't seem like the connections between molecules were severed. The structure of the molecules themselves have been cut.
What? What in the world happened yesterday at 6? Yeah, but I've been looking forward to playing it. I've forgotten what it's called, but it's a British FMV game, and it's kind of satire as well. So the gimmick is that, like, because you control which camera's going on, you get to control the adverts, and like there's a plot because there's propaganda, and you get to subtly choose. The station will phone you up and be like, hey, you need to make this guy look good, but you can choose not to if you want. You can put him in different light, things like that. And you're watching a stream while you gotta mute it and you gotta keep it on the air and stuff like that. So it's partly spinning plates, part choice, and very. And it's an FMV in a sort of low rent way because all FMVs are low rent games.
Wait.
What is it?
This might not be related to the case, but I just thought of something.
Like, you'll be able to say see two people interviewing a TV show, and when it goes to adverts, you choose which adverts go on. But they're still in the studio talking, so you can hear what they're saying still.
Ryuki, would you mind moving closer to the body?
I don't understand. Do you want me to move?
He's missing one of his back teeth.
Also, he's secretly a spooky, scary skeleton.
Yes, the first molar of his upper jaw was completely removed from its root. Judging by the impression left in the gums, it looks like it was removed just recently.
Fray to free?
An anagram?
fray can mean battle, tatter, ravel, or strain. Free is self-explanatory.
To set free or release.
So the phrase could mean something like fight to set free.
No, it couldn't. No, it's a nonsense phrase, Tama. I'm sorry. I mean, it could, but no. No, it's not a sentence that makes any sense. I'll try to remember... Hang on. Google British FMV game about running a TV station. It's called Not for Broadcast. Not for Broadcast. Darkly comedic game of televised chaos that lets you pick something. I don't know. It's bitingly satirical and a tiny bit cheap because it's FMV. I just feel like I've spoken to everyone. It's a monitor for watching contestants. Like to check on something. Minutes marker. Contestant seat. Boss. I report directly to some dude. Mizuki. Tate. Iris. Well, it's a secret policeman. It's a camera. Big camera. Regulation line. What have I forgotten? It's a decoration. Mystery solved. Big monitor. What am I missing? Okay, auto does not.
The identity of the deceased has been confirmed through facial recognition. Jin Furue, 29 years old, the CEO of Music Food Co. Ltd.
Music Food Co.
He's also an executive at several IT firms, consultation companies, investment firms, and advertising agencies. His columns and essays are featured in various magazines and online media. He's quite a successful author.
Why did that first molar fall out the upper jaw?
By the way, Ryuki, there's something about the corpse's head that's been bothering me.
It's been cut in half!
It's hard to see from here, so here's the image I took earlier.
We can't just walk towards things.
What's this?
Oh, he does have an injury, just on the other half.
It's an enlarged picture of Jin's temporal region, near the back of his head.
The hole, what's the hole, Timer?
It's hard to see because of the hair in the way, but there are signs of traumatic subcutaneous hematoma.
Yeah, it's a fucking hole.
In other words, there's bruising. I think he got hit with a blunt object.
Okay, it's not a hole, it's bruising.
Someone hit him from behind?
Probably. But I don't think this is a fatal wound. There's no damage to the skull or brain itself. And as you can clearly see, his cause of death was being split in half.
I believe that's called bifurcation.
There are no other visible wounds besides the head trauma.
Or was that horizontal?
He must have been cut in two while he was alive.
I almost googled that, and then I was like, you know what? I shan't. Not without, not on a phone anyway. Base blunt form on the back of his head seems unrelated to death. I mean, I don't think it's unrelated, but what? What do you want me to do, Kim? So there's a door. I'll be playing this until we do one of the Somniums, I think, and then I'll let you go. Which, I mean, might be an hour or so. But I was planning on finishing the Xenoblade, not this Xenoblade, because I've not started this Xenoblade. But I was planning on finishing the Xenoblade Future Connected, because how long is that? It can't be that long. So I need to finish this stream, do some exercise, start that stream. But I think I'm gonna be at least in this game for 1 more hour, right? Especially if I can't find what to do. Give me insight. Amavi TV's live streaming internet service for PC and smartphone quiz show Face to Face is one of the shows. It's a mildly popular show with everyday people as contestants. February 10th. It's going to be a little hard to understand, so feel free to skip this if you like. Among scientific bonds, there is an intramolecular bond. The name's Bond. Intramolecular bond, which uses electrons to bond, and the intramolecular bond, which is the bonding of molecular. Do you know what I was talking about when the guy likes his Wikipedia entries? And the intermolecular bond, which is the bonding of the metal molecules themselves. The inter and intra. The intramolecular bonds are stronger than the intermolecular bonds. So when something is cut in half, it is usually the intermolecular bond that is severed. However, Fourier's body, Fourier, was severed at the intramolecular bond level. That's it. That's the science part. Please continue to enjoy the main story. Oh, fair enough. I don't know enough about the game to Well, it won't be won't be for a while anyway. But I'll keep that in mind though. Sure, yeah. Also, because I have to double check if I'm even allowed to stream it. What am I doing? I'll save my game. I can imagine the sort of thing though, just because it's a news station, so it's got a plot. So presumably they deal with some heavy stuff in the news. Fair enough. Where's the staff of the show?
They're being questioned by the police in the waiting room. Mr. Ryuki, aren't you with the police too?
Is your head genuinely a big cube?
Well, yes.
We're not gonna... It won't let me, sadly. Like with the other group, it let me X-ray everyone. What do you want me to do, game? Yes, we'll add that to the list of mysteries.
What's with that QR code?
The thing is, there seems to be an error in the Abyss communication system. We're having issues getting online.
What is that? What's that face she's doing right now? Is it a cat tongue? No, that wouldn't make sense. Because it's like a cat upper lip.
What?
But it's an eye.
Come on.
I'm confused.
What? You got a problem with that?
So that's an angry face.
No, not at all.
Okay, we managed to do it. We managed to...
Ryuki, I've got a connection.
So I get that one. That's a... hi, like a happy face.
The QR code link. It leads to a ViewCube page.
ViewCube?
ViewCube? You mean...
Yes, the video streaming site.
Whose account does the channel belong to?
No idea. It was registered using an alias.
Okay. Open it.
What?
I'm sorry. Can you please open it?
That's better. What's wrong, Ryuki?
See, I know that face. I know. I get all the faces other than that one. Oh, it's all gone weird. Ooh. Horror. The horror. Don't open that link. Don't open that door.
Hey. Are you okay?
Yeah, I'm fine.
Well, that was interesting.
Don't worry about me.
So, mind hacking is a thing in Zero Escape 3. It is called mind hacking. But that was a particular person who could do that. What's the meme? Oh. He's got a gold tooth. Oh yeah, his motives are very complex. This is very low resolution for some reason. The Somnium Files, nirvanA, Initiative. Yeah, that's sort of weird that it was really low resolution. Maybe it's doing that on purpose? To be clever? Like that's an in-game video?
Oh, it's Brahmin.
You are familiar with it?
Yeah, I've been here a bunch of times. Ryuki is supposed to be here?
I'm certain of it.
Okay, let's go in.
Okay, so we flip back to the future again. It's probably giving the game too much credit, but it is weird that it suddenly dropped down to like 48. Like it was all in-game footage. We're on a PS5. We're not playing on a Switch. God, he's not aged a day in 6 years. Hi, Tamagotchi. I'm sorry, I must... What skill can defeat an old man? I don't know. Yeah, it's a PS4 version of the game, though, so... do you know what skill can defeat an old man? Egg. I like the music. Yoko Shiho Gatame. Oh, that was crazy. I won't do it. I can't get myself to do it. Okay, I'm not even gonna look up what that means. Okay, let's look at our files. Person 6 years ago. Mizuki. She's 12 now. 6th grader. She likes tonkotsu, monja, eel, a metal pipe, and iris. Like, because she had the metal pipe in the last game, but in this game she's got a futuristic metal pipe. She dislikes raw fish and perverts. Hobbies raising cloning, collecting the okay, the same martial arts. All the martial arts. She knows all the martial arts. Her father and mother, Renju Okiura and Shoko Nadami, have passed away. She's been adopted by Kaname Date and uses his last name. She sometimes assists Date when he needs fighting power, gets along with Iris, Mame and Kazuna. All of the martial arts. It's Kuruto Ryuki, male, 23. He's a special agent for Abyss. He likes justice. I don't know. This kind of makes you... I don't like duty, loyalty, and date. But you sound hella boring. Dislikes evil, cheating, wicked thoughts, lies, and demotions. But he knows the parkour. And Gun Fu, which I believe is a fake thing. But also, I guess we're playing in anime games. Collecting it's flipped too far the other way. It's make just normal people, just, you know, like an actual person game. A convertible market, I'm going to call that. Highly educated rich boy hired right out of school. He lost his parents in a plane crash when he was young. That's definitely not going to become plot relevant. He had been living with his younger brother until he too passed away when he was still in high school. Tama, female, age 0. Okay. I don't think AI need ages. You could have just put an NA through that, and it would have been less weird. Investigation assistant, likes comedy, anything perverted, S&M, AE10D1F. I don't know what that means. Dislikes dense people, dishonest people, and bad liars. Surely you would like bad liars because they're more honest. Whatever. Hobbies: watching comedy videos, tanning. That raises questions, but horse racing, skills, bondage. How? I don't understand how AI have skills that aren't just like look up the internet. I won't ask any of these questions because I won't like any of the answers. But like, I don't. What do they do? What do they do in their spare time? Do they have spare time? AI ball, an autonomous robot with an advanced AI. She's usually in the shape of an eyeball, but resides in Ryuki's left eye socket. She assists Ryuki by gathering information, connecting to networks and databases using her X-ray and thermographic functions. This is Yunoharu Enda. He's male, 46. He's looking worse than boss at that age. He's a comedian, likes Ferris wheels, things that spin, bow ties, family, and apparently is plot relevant. Yeah, he dislikes Odin, super hot baths, electric shocks in super hot baths, spicy food in super hot baths, and pie. He likes game commentary, short clip submissions, and survival games. It's interesting. He likes his quizzes, one-liners. Former quiz king turned comedian. His stage name is Undies Komeji. He's made some TV appearances, but isn't very successful. His money troubles lead to a divorce from his wife, and he now lives with his son, Shoma. Also, and maybe this is incredibly rude to say this, he has a square head. Oh, hang on. I've been slightly zoomed in. Okay, they can now have the entire picture. I have to zoom in to play the Switch, because for some reason it has a border. He's male, 29, businessman, writer, unknown, CEO of Music Food Corporation, held high positions in various other enterprises. He was the writer and had released some essays to the media. His right half was founder Studio Divaita. This is Boss at 43. I mean, honestly, even for a 43-year-old, looking very good. Commander of Abyss likes wine, likes all the other things she likes in the future as well. Ryuki's direct superiors, as well as Date's old friend. Her mood changes on a daily basis. She gives off a carefree vibe, but she's as cunning as a fox, and that other guy didn't like foxes. Iris Sagan is in this game. High schooler, internet idol, singing, dancing, the occult, Mizuki friend, scary people she dislikes, singing, dancing, game commentary, runs really fast. An internet idol affiliated with Lemniscate. Idol name is Aset, but her fans call her Tessa. So even Fatal Frame had a character who was an internet idol, and I don't know if it's as common in real life as it is in computer games. She has tons of close friends in Mizuki, Kazuna, Amame, and Ota. Momo Kumakura, 48. Chairman of the Kuma. I mean, he's doing quite well as well from 48. But a loyalty, chivalry, Gandhi, Aset, old customs, unreasonable traditions. Watching, yes, lots of ASET stuff, shooting, sleight of hand, beatboxing, leader of a Yakuza group trying to clean up their act. That being said, he is also connected to the criminal underbelly and has access to information that the police don't know. Chimpei Wagai, 24, a former Kumakura. He likes his boss. He dislikes the police, his big brother, and animal cruelty. He likes training dogs and video editing. As he squints really hard to see through the censorship. Oh yeah, because he was once a Kumakura but recently left the group. When Jin Furai's body was found in the studio Divaita, he was sitting in the contestant seat with Momo. Mikoto Ushidera, 42, police detective, likes caramel. He dislikes foxes. Okay, he's known as the Melter because he's good at solving cold cases. Arya Kagami likes the epic standalone. Okay, same thing. Rip, he was assigned to the case by the police head due to his impressive skills. Supposedly he's really handsome under the mask. Rip, Brad Venable, unlike Kagami, your name will never be forgotten. Okay, anything else? Appendix. ViewCube, it's YouTube, I get it, I understand. VCubers, currently #1 job elementary school children want when they grow up. Yes, that's probably true. Free to free. And, we can get it full screen here, there we go. Cool, that means I can put it in the start. Trivia. high-level investigation police agency. They don't get along with regular police officer, and they have a time sharing information. Okay. It's Ganesha.
It's a picture of Ganesha, the Hindu god. Ganesha is worshipped as the god of wealth, especially by merchants.
Where's Jenny?
They're gone.
Where to?
I don't know. Maybe to the mirror world?
What?
Genny, being this man. Full name, Gen Ishiagane. I met him several times in the past when I was in Date's left eye socket.
Why does he look terrifying? Who decided?
Yeah, Genny is the owner of this fusion restaurant, Brahmin. He runs it all by himself without hiring any help. Where could he be? It's not like him to leave his customers like this.
HP case.
Jin Furue's other half was found. The other side of his corpse. The one we couldn't find 6 years ago.
So now she's got two eyeballs, you see.
The time of his death was around 12 o'clock today. What do you think that means? Answer me, Ryuki!
Oh, she slammed the desk.
You were in charge of the HB case, weren't you?
Make it a side part, please.
Ugh.
Just what kind of dream is he having?
Oh, it's just like a half eye. I get it. It's a, yeah. It would be like a half circle. It's, yeah, I get it. I was confused because the eye is drawn like a W.
How should I know?
Should we try wink syncing?
Forget it. It'd just be a wasted battery.
Oops, I didn't get to look around the... Oh, there we go.
Ryuki, please, tell me about 6 years ago. I want to know all about what happened back then. The HB case and the explosion are related. If I can solve the HB case, maybe I can figure out where he is.
I'll take a double shochu curry shot.
This is futile, Mizuki. Ryuki's blood alcohol level is 0.32%. He is quite intoxicated. In fairness, the reason he's like this now is because of that incident. He had psychological issues before, but the events of the case deepened his condition. As you can see, he now spends his days drowning himself in alcohol.
So if we solve this case, we might be able to heal his trauma?
Yeah, I don't think that's how trauma works.
It's possible.
Then it's all the more reason for him to help. For his own sake, too.
Still, I doubt he would wake up even if you cut his eyelids off.
Yeah, I don't think you can arc your way out of a trauma game.
Isn't it obvious? I'll sync with him.
Base HQ. Okay, this is strong. It's very sour. Also, I tried to breathe it. Yeah, I'm good. It's going to kind of take a second. This room is darker than I remember. Locker!
I've always been here.
Hey, did you hear something?
Yes, that's the cleaning lady.
Oh, okay. Wait, what?
Locker in the corner of the room. There were complicated character strings and figures on the monitor. There were various things on the table. Steel cabinet, there's something like a facial roller inside. Door leading to the sink room. Monitor, it's being displayed. I think that's a non-canon moment. Did that sink machine's been seen through the window? Is that how you spell sink? About Pewter. His real name is Future Mizuki, but everyone calls him Pewter. I'm sure you can figure out why. His boss.
Wait, you didn't see her at the stadium?
I did, but she's not back yet?
Of course not. This is Boss we're talking about. She's probably at a host club in Kabukicho, licking the salt off her third tequila shot right about now. I know. I got the report. Jin Furroway's right half was found in Studio Devitas 6 years ago. The other half was found at the stadium today, correct? But the corpse's estimated time of death was around 12 today. No signs of the body having been frozen. And Jin doesn't have any twins. The theory of the right and left half belonging to different people was debunked earlier, too.
What do you mean?
We got the DNA results. The DNA extracted from Jin's right half 6 years ago. The base sequence was an exact match with the left half that was found. A 100% match. They definitely belong to the same person. The right half was found 6 years ago on February 10th. Today is also February 10th. What could it mean?
Time rift.
Mizuki, do you really intend to sync with him?
Yeah, I mean, because they've got their own word for sync. I was like, is that the consistent spelling they use? P-S-Y-N-C?
Might be a problem because he's drunk or something?
No, but what I mean is, you haven't gotten permission from Boss, have you? I understand how you feel, Mizuki. I'm sure you want to solve the HB case more than anyone. After all, you lost two very precious things due to that incident. Date, of course, and... your left eye. At least we didn't have to extract your eye to insert the AI ball. There was nothing left to extract.
I am glad the room was vacant.
I mean, that's sort of a weird thing to say, but sure.
I don't do well with roommates.
Listen, you shouldn't delve too deeply into this case. I have a very bad feeling about all this.
Don't worry. Boss didn't technically give me permission to sync, but she did assign the investigation to me.
Are you sure about this?
Yeah,
There will be no turning back.
I know.
I see. Then let's get started. What happened 6 years ago? Ryuki's memories may hold the answer.
Okay, but I wasn't done knocking around the room. Never mind. Oh. You'd think they put their heads in a hairnet.
Mizuki, the time limit within Somnium is 6 minutes. Stay there any longer, and your consciousness will be absorbed into the subject's mind.
I got it.
Wouldn't want that long hair to get caught in the machinery.
This isn't my first time syncing, you know.
Okay then, let's begin.
But does our Tamagotchi work in sync time? That's the real question. No! No!
I've been practicing. How's my dancing?
Yeah, looking good. Wriggling around like a freshly caught shrimp.
Oh, no. Not you two. I'm too cute to be a shrimp.
I still wonder how these voice actors just, like, feel about all the lines they have to read constantly.
Hey, listen. Now's no time for a dance number. We have an investigation to handle.
Ah, yes. My apologies. I felt compelled.
Very low res camera. Okay, it's gone up res.
Oh, Mizuki. Do you know your way around Somnia? If you are assigned to this case, you will be sinking many times, I'm sure. Would you like a refresher?
I would like the candy refresher. Yes.
Yeah, sure. A little refresher course couldn't hurt. Not that I need it or anything.
Understood. I will be ready to assist you when the time comes.
Yeah, my Tamagotchi. There we go. What rank do you like? I like straw weight. It's under. Women have atom weight below it. I don't know what that means, but okay. Apparently, my loving went up. Whatever that's supposed to mean. Brave, loving, impish, and crazy. No, I don't want to take a screenshot. What's that? Hang on. Oh, that's Star Ocean. We oh, we can change to that one or that one. Also, depending on what we had, we could have been a different Tamagotchi, because that's how Tamagotchis work. Okay. A very brave child, apparently. Ooh. I've not had candy in a while. Not for 25 days. Persons present. Ryuki, he's 29. He now drinks to oblivion. That's his hobby, and dislikes himself. He still knows parkour though. Severely emotionally scarred from the case 6 years ago. He was already mentally unstable. Feels a bit weird that we put him on the case now that we think about it. But it got worse. Supposedly, he knows something important about the HP case. Future. 43. Multiples of 16. He likes chairs. Tokoroten, Amore. Dislikes bugs, cats. Conservatives. Cyclopses. Well, I like cats, but I also dislike conservatives. Playing with machines, collecting dojins, playing pretend magical girl is his hobby, building models, imitating vuvuzelas, Nabis engineer mechanic. His main job is operating and maintaining the sync machine. He created the AI balls. He got his clothes off E-Harbor, so he invented them. They just like this one random guy just has mad future AI technology. It's just him. He did it himself. None of the other departments get it. AI ball. Fully autonomous eyeball socket partner robot nested in the left eye socket of a sinker. It's typically the shape of an eyeball, but it's capable of growing hands and legs. Also capable of showing the sinker images through the nerves in the eye. Contains an advanced AI capable of independently making decisions, understanding and analyzing. Its central system is powered by a program called the Wadjet System. The Wadjet System was developed by the US technological company Elgoog. I see what you did there. Probably shouldn't use their real name. Nobody will notice if we just call them Elgoog. Okay, so he made the AI balls, but didn't make the actual budget system. Okay. Anything else? Sync subject. It's like a Batman movie. El Rata. Person who gets synced into. Okay, not sure why. Somnium. A dream in Latin. The plural of somnium is somnia. By adding in to somnia, the word insomnia, not being able to sleep. I'm not a big fan. but I know it well. Brahmin. Multicultural restaurant run by Gen Ishigane. Brahmin is a Hindu word meaning the fundamental principle of the universe. Are we in the Matrix? Save our game. Did that work? Okay, yep, I understand the concept.
Thanks. Alright then.
This desk and camera are from the interrogation room.
But there's no walls or ceiling. What am I supposed to do in a place this bare?
Well, before anything... Somnium scan! Activate!
Dispel Ryuki's hallucinations and find the truth. Ryuki's trapped in by hallucination. Help him overcome. Discover the truth. Standard difficulty, time reduction, speed normal, interaction times normal. We try count 3.
This layer of Ryuki's Somnium appears to have 3 mental locks.
So I gotta unlock those, right?
Correct. By doing so, you can travel deeper into his psyche. The truth is found in the deepest layer.
Yeah, I get what mental lock is. The way to unlock mental locks are called objectives, located on the top left of the screen. Make sure you work towards the progress.
Okay, I'll start with this room first.
Right. There isn't much to interact with, but there must be a way to continue.
Insomnia, I mean, realistically, that shouldn't always be true. You can inspect things with nameplates. Go over to there and inspect the thing. Chair.
A folding chair. Same as the kind in the interrogation room.
When you inspect something, you can give eyeball orders. And you choose. I can sit on the chair. It will cost me no time. Why? Oh, well, those are my keys. Also, I guess I'm technically looking for an eyeball. Oh, no, that's looking for... Oh, God, what's all this? Oh, so we have a choice. Ah, of course we have a choice. That's where the... Oh, yeah, implication in the first game that wasn't fully developed. Which is the universe... We're not just going down different paths. Every time we make one of these choices, a new universe is born. And presumably, this Somnium... Yeah, hang on, it has to work like that. So, by using the sync machine, we are creating new universes. Because of the decisions we make. Implication that wasn't fully investigated. You can find objectives, depth, and keys. And stuck in Somnium, open the lock. Chair.
It's a folding chair.
Yeah, I know. Sit.
Try sitting on it.
There. Oh, what?
It's a chromatic aberration. And a wavy effect.
Ryuki.
Mizuki, now is your chance to question him.
Check how much progress you made by checking the depth. Yeah, I did that accidentally already. Close. Slap him awake.
Mizuki, you cannot get away with this just because you're a member of law enforcement. According to Criminal Law Entry 195, Special Civil Assault, you can be punished for abuse of authority.
I mean, that's fair enough, to be honest. I appreciate...
Chill, we're in a dream. It's fine.
Well, at this rate, we won't get anything out of him. Wake up!
Huh.
Fine. Screw it. Guess I'll just do what has to be done.
Iva, that's enough. You're violating Criminal Law Entry 195.
I mean, the first slap did that, but... to appeal to his emotion.
Ryuki, I am sure your mother, watching you from heaven, just let it all out.
It seems incredibly emotionally manipulative, but also... Oh, he still has the slap on his face.
This isn't working. We need to ask him more directly.
Don't make your mother cry, Ryuki. You can atone for your sins. And when we are done here, we can visit her grave. How does that sound?
Honestly, this seems worse than the slapping.
I think you're enjoying this way too much.
Ryuki, can you tell me what you know about the HB case?
Why do you keep making me remember? Damn it. Damn it. I was so close to finally forgetting. Please. Stop!
Iva? Iva, you okay?
Yeah, it just got really bright. What was that explosion?
That blue thing. Is it an eyeball?
Yes. Okay.
Ryuki, do you know the culprit?
Do you?
No, I don't.
What is this? Wait,
It's been inverted.
it's a reverse sync.
What?
Ryuki's consciousness is flowing into your brain, Mizuki.
Can I resist, please?
Huh? This is...
Mr. Date's house.
I've gained 25 eyeballs. Talking about things myself things. Yes?
Worried about relationships?
I'm not human?
You're messing around, right? You don't really have worries, do you?
Is it bad if you don't have any?
You're messing around, right? You have no worries. Why did you come here?
Wanted to see you.
I guess that's possible. Thank you. Me too. I was starting to get feelings for you too.
No.
So please stay by my side.
Not what I said, but
Please. Promise?
So I don't... So this is Ryuki's version of the AI.
If you sell me at a thrift shop, I'm going to hang you.
We can get life advice. Tama, what do you think I should eat for dinner?
Tama, what do you think I should eat for dinner?
Let's see. It's been a while, so I'd like to see you eat and compare monkfish liver and foie gras again.
I've never eaten either of those, and I never will eat foie gras. Okay. Not sure what. So, the game sent me to this. So I opened up the menu, and the game was like, "Do you want to just go into this room for no reason?" Well, we do have eyeballs now. I don't know what you. Yeah, I tell you what. I'll look into file and save first. Hang on. Can't see anything in the file. Why is there a dot on file? Yeah, it escalated very quickly. Oh, there, I found it. Just these. Save our game just in case something weird happens. Well, I think I saved. I can't tell. Okay. Bonus. Dream album. Oh, I like the music here. Bonus hints. Options. Okay, outfit. What do I do with these eyeballies then? These eyeballs, sorry. Hang on, what? You can purchase content with currency. Well, what content? Well, I'm not. Yeah, it's fine. Let's go back into the game. I might have to restart that Somnium because I did that. And that one. I just want
too 6 years ago. The other half of the corpse.
That body teleported here from a parallel world!
Ryuki is supposed to be here?
You were in charge of the HB case, weren't you?
Ryuki's memories may hold the answer. Mizuki, the time limit within Somnium is 6 minutes.
Yeah, so Ryuki has Tama, and Mizuki has Aiba. Very much for the follow, Dominic Band-Aid. There's a horse. Oh, there's a door of it. Can I cannot interact. I have a map. I do have a map. Then I will investigate that. Hang on. And also there is... That's kind of cool that there's a map. Inspect.
What is this? Soup?
Do you know the culprit? No. No, I don't.
The culprit's name.
I don't know, but it's interesting that you give me the option.
I don't know.
Intrusion thwarted.
I should buy some soup. I am enjoying it. There are bits that
against Ryuki's consciousness.
I'm less keen on. It gets very anime at times. I'm mostly quite good at tuning anything that annoys me out. But
So is everything okay?
It should be, but it is peculiar. Usually, the sinker goes into the subject's mind. But for some reason, the subject's consciousness was able to slip into your mind.
But yeah, I've been following this guy since the Zero Escape series. I did try one other game. Which oh god, what was it? It was a game about trying to save the world by like causing a series of like Rube Goldberg things, but the main character, it's trying to cause some dude to see underwear. It's very pervy, and I didn't play for more than a couple of hours. Not even my legendary patience was able to get through that game. No, I played it for like 5 hours. I did try, but
you should be fine now.
Apparently it's an anime as well, and apparently it's a better anime.
We have blocked the route of intrusion. We are reconnecting to Ryuki's mind via another path.
Like, it very much felt like, okay, no, this is definitely somebody's fetish. Why is there a game connected to this? But like, it was supposed to be kind of clever, but like, it was too much. It was, even for me, it was too much.
That's good. But why did that happen?
And I know he wrote something else that, like he did a visual novel before that. But the Zero Escape, I very much like those games, no matter how silly they are. That's a Pokeball. I recognize a Pokeball when I see one. There we go, I can't remember the name. I wonder if it would have asked me what the name was. I'm assuming it would. It would have told me to spell out the name. I've opened a mental lock. There are still other mental locks here in this Somnium. New objective, closing on Ryuki. Yeah, I get it. I get the concept.
This place is...
It's the cathedral.
Cathedral.
Oh, so this is what you were talking about.
When?
Hey, is that rubble?
It appears as though the collapse was halted halfway through.
Oh, it's Ryuki.
I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I'm sorry.
Let's go.
Wait, Mizuki. You can only remain insomnia for 6 minutes, 360 seconds. For some reason or another, the passage of time in the interrogation room was slower.
Oh, there was definitely an explanation why.
That is not the case now.
You need me to find the info within 6 minutes, right? I got it.
While I remain still, time almost stops. But time progresses when I am in motion.
That's the system that Pewter came up with, right? I swear, that Pewter is like a tech god. Thank you, ex-con!
That's an interesting way to compliment someone.
Anyway, if you are stuck, simply stop moving and observe your surroundings. Look at the map and try to get a hold of the situation.
Yeah, thanks for the reminder. Go ahead and check that "Don't display this message again" box.
I don't have that function.
There's, 6 minutes, I get it. Although, you've just shown that we can jump back and forth between the two people, but I guess we swap bodies still. Yeah, I get it. Same as the last time. With Tamagotchi! What topping do you like? I don't know what mochi or EB is. Pepperoni chino? I assume it's just pepperoni. Oh, I do love cheese though. I don't know what manja is. But let's go for pepperoni chino. Ah, it's crazy. Okay. Sorry, I should have gone for cheese. I do love cheese. I just specifically cheddar. The the maturest of cheddars. No, I shouldn't have cheese for Christmas. I'm trying to behave. I know Christmas deserves a treat, but still. Do we get the map again? I think the map is a great feature. Is it in the shape of an eyeball? Was it like a 3D map? Oh, it's like Enemy of the State. Where's Will Smith when you need him? Alright, yeah, there's literally a person.
What's this?
This never happened in Enemy of the
You're
State.
surrounded.
The rubble
Big
turned into
hand.
paint? Ryuki's dream sure is creepy.
I do like cheese.
Darn, we cannot get through. We need to find a way out of here.
And it goes with everything. Brazier.
A brazier. I can interact with this for whatever reason.
Okay, is it pronounced brazier, like Frasier? But I've been pronouncing that word wrong all my life. Oh, that's embarrassing. Brazier. Inspect.
It looks like a normal brazier.
Touch it.
No.
Please, come on. Just the tip, please.
Okay then. Hot! Or not?
So it's fire that's not hot?
This fire must have shadow traits.
Okay, I don't think anyone will ever watch me say this that will understand the reference. But in the wrestling, there's a guy called Hulk Hogan. I know everyone knows who Hulk Hogan is, but he used to. There's the WWF. There's also WCW. He was in WCW. When he first joined WCW, he had a rivalry against a bunch of spooky villains. I've forgotten what the spooky villains are called. It was very cartoonish. Google. Who were the spooky villains that Hulk Hogan rivaled with in WCW? Okay, something Doom. It's definitely Doom. Legion, not Legion of Doom. Not Finger Poker of Doom. Okay, I'm gonna put the word Zodiac in as well. Zodiac. Dungeon of Doom. Okay, so it was like 4 people, and they were called Dungeon of Doom. One of them was called Zodiac, and all he could say was yes or no. He used to be Brutus the Barber. Anyway, he gets teleported somehow in a backstage segment to elsewhere, and he touches some fire, and he goes, "Ah, that's not hot." And anyway, I was just reminded of that. It was clearly a flub, but it was also live because WCW was recorded live. So it's just a really funny, like, it's funny enough that in wrestling they've referenced it. It's just the way he says it is quite funny, and it's obviously a flub. Hulk Hogan flubs his lines all the time, even. No, I shan't look it up. This fire must have shadow traits.
Shadow traits?
Different properties from the real world. For example, consider fire that is not hot. It is as though it is missing a property that it has in the real world. These shadows are usually heavily affected by the nature of dreams.
So, the guy who's in charge of Dungeon of Doom, or whatever they're called, was actually one of the writers. And they basically said, what was it? Like, they wanted to do like a practice. The thing about Hulk Hogan is he was a babyface for like years. Like, he'd beat absolutely everyone, and it got incredibly boring. And so they were like, Dungeon of Doom was them like, if you want to do like the cartoonish Hulk Hogan, we can give it a trial run. And then after that, Hulk Hogan turned evil. He turned into Hollywood Hulk Hogan, and like that was like one of the biggest wrestling things ever. Hulk Hogan turning evil. But it was like, so even back in like the 90s, Dungeon of Doom was Hoki. Or Hokogi. No, that doesn't make any sense. Yeah, because he formed the New World Order, the NWO. I mean, Hogan's, racist person, so I guess he's always... actually, no, now that I say that, Hulk Hogan is not. He fights for the right of every man. Terry Bollea, who plays Hulk Hogan, is racist. And in a court of law, he has proven that those two people are different people. So, like, I'll give him credit. His character technically wouldn't be racist. But yeah, he's a terrible person. These shadows are usually heavily affected by the nature of dreams.
So we might not extinguish this fire in the usual, predictable fashion.
Ryuki's dreams are trapped by the shadows. The shadows are...
Mizuki, I have obtained a key.
What's that?
A key is a new function that Pewter came up with. It uses an algorithm to clarify the rules of a Somnium world or the sync subject psyche.
Sync subject psyche? Well, we sort the sync subject psyche in the Somnium.
In other words, it tells you how the dream works?
And the dream work makes the team work? No, the opposite way around.
Correct.
Damn, we can do that now? Pewter's legit.
The sync system has evolved greatly.
The key can help with unlocking mental locks and better understanding the subject. By searching more, the key will be updated and information accumulated.
Okay, because, like, one of the issues with the first game is I was like, oh, solve these puzzles. How? Well, it's dream logic, so anything. And I was like, cool. How the fuck do I figure out anything?
So the more I search, the more hints I get.
Yeah, I get it. Key's clarification of the Somnium's rules. Start the sync is hidden, but it opens when you inspect things. Keys are crucial to reach the depths of Somnium, and stuck, try checking them. In the lock info, you can find the objectives, depths, and keys. And I've got some eyeballs. So if I check now, it will tell me the dream is trapped by the shadows. The shadows are fish cakes. So there's a torch.
It's on fire.
We can breathe in?
Breathe in what?
The torch?
The torch, duh.
What do you mean, duh? That wasn't an obvious answer.
I want you to extinguish it by sucking in with your nose.
I mean, I wanted you to breathe like fire, but whatever, Mizuki.
I have never heard of such a thing.
You'll never know till you try.
Fine.
Ah! I had a feeling that wouldn't work.
Shadows are missing a single aspect. I mean, it was a foolish idea, I won't lie. But, it's the only thing I can do, right? So...
It's a torch.
Breathe out.
Wow.
I could do well as a street performer.
That looks fun. I'm gonna try that at home.
Please don't.
I'm kidding. Blowing it out won't work.
A brazier. It is not getting bigger or smaller.
Blowing on it didn't make it waver either.
Is this fire real?
Mizuki, you have 5 minutes left.
Brave in the fire!
A brazier.
If this brazier is a shadow, we can't extinguish it in the normal way.
Let's try something that doesn't normally extinguish fires.
All right, suck in really hard.
I do have amazing suction.
Amazing suction! Bravo! Marvelous!
Huh?
Computer games.
Looks like the shadow traits were the key after all.
That rubble there. Is that lower than before?
So this is what I mean by dream logic. Sorry, I spoke over you, Mizuki.
Do we have another time limit?
If we do, we cannot be wasting time. All right, let's chase after Ryuki. If you get lost, use the map.
Yeah, I know.
Meow, Hidden Eyeballs and Dream World, there are always 5, mumble mumble. Alright, I'm gonna host Club It Up to open those. What? Were those the hidden ones? Let's check. I don't know what the eyeballs do. Try looking. I mean, I'll go towards that, it's fine.
Hey, Ryuki.
It's not my fault. Please forgive me. Forgive me.
It's not my fault is also in a thing in wrestling. Involving a guy called Snitsky. And I seem to remember them kicking a toy baby into the audience. I didn't watch that part. That was the 90s. Wrestling was very weird in the 90s. Wrestling's totally not weird nowadays.
We're trapped in this space again.
But if we get rid of something with the shadow trait, maybe we can get out.
Proper, yeah, because there was they didn't, like, they pretended it was a real baby until they punted it into the audience, and then it was revealed that's clearly a toy. They tried being very edgy in the 90s. But lots of Snitsky saying, it wasn't my fault. That was his gimmick. Ryuki he's still holding on to, and why would I need bonus eyeballs? I'm getting like loads just from being in here. Evolver.
An evolver is floating.
Inspect it.
It's an evolver. Standard issue for Abyss members.
Is it Ryuki's?
Unless there is a special request. All members are issued the same firearm, so we cannot tell. But there is one thing I notice.
I think I meant doll. A toy baby's a doll, isn't it?
What is it?
I do not feel any electromagnetic forces. The evolver utilizes electromagnetism, so it should be emitting electromagnetic waves.
Oh, maybe it's one of those shadow trait things.
Perhaps.
Oh, yay! I got a timey!
You know what a timey is, don't you?
Yeah, it gives me... I can spend it.
It's like a useful item that changes the flow of time, right?
Specifically in the Somnium.
For the most part. Timey is a material capable of modifying the way the brain processes time.
That's what we said.
By using this, you can slow down or speed up time in the Somnium world.
I invented it!
You go, Pewter!
You cannot hold on to too many at a time, so be sure to use them as they come.
Yeah, I know.
It's an evolver.
Yeah, so I've got a 45 seconds or 42. Shoot yourself or I'll shoot him. It seems safer.
Are you sure? This might have ill effects on Ryuki's mind.
It's fine!
You should take this a little more seriously. My apologies, Ryuki. I have no choice.
Huh. It didn't hit?
It went through.
I guess there's no point shooting Ryuki.
He's still holding on to his regrets.
You have 4 minutes remaining.
It's an evolver.
Shoot yourself.
Which method do you want to try? Inside the mouth, below the chin, or on the temple?
This is Grim Game. I know you're just using it for imagery, but and I know the bullet doesn't work, but still.
You don't have any second thoughts about this?
I do it for the chest, so it's less
I do.
aggressive.
But my job is to support you, Mizuki.
Like, do it in the heart or something. I don't know. It's just a bit much.
Above all else, I believe in and obey your orders.
I see. Thanks. In that case, can you ignore my last command? What the? Aiba! Aiba!
It was a blank. My ears are ringing.
Jeez. Your nose and ears have been through a lot today, huh?
I have other holes. I'll be fine.
Yes, yes, indeed.
What were you planning on using the other hole?
No, game. We're moving on.
It appears obeying your command was the right thing to do. Good job, Mizuki.
Oh, yeah. Glad it worked.
Ryuki!
Damn it! Damn it! It's no use. Me dying isn't gonna fix anything!
I think we should just assume that this is the general tone of the game from now on.
Are these feet?
I can't die yet. I'll carry this forever!
Let's chase after Ryuki.
Is he gone? Oh, he's over there.
This again.
But now we know what to do. We need to find the thing with shadow traits and break it, right?
Yes, most likely. But it looks like we can only interact with Ryuki.
One of them must be a shadow Ryuki. But yeah, we can retry. I get the retries. I understand that. Ryuki B.
Hey, Ryuki.
I can't forget about what I did. I have no future.
One-sixth. We want to pet him to get the 1/6. And 18 seconds isn't very long either.
Boys love it when you do that. Boss told me.
But I am not very adept at pampering people.
That makes it even better.
I do not understand your logic, but if you say so. Pet, do not be so hard on yourself.
Quit being so shy. Put your heart into it.
Fine. Pet.
Stop, you're gonna pet his head off.
Yuki's burdened by what happened in the past. He's still holding on to his regrets and is in denial. So I won't lie, that was actually kind of amusing. Like, tonally wise, I don't, like, that's the humor working correctly. It's not the funniest thing in the world, but like, it's not being like it's not being like really edgy or really pervy.
I can't forget about what I did. I have no future.
Ryuki.
I did nothing wrong. I forgot it all. I'm going to enjoy the rest of my days.
Okay, if we inspect, we get the 5-second things.
His face irritates me, but it is the usual Ryuki.
Mean thing to say.
But Ryuki doesn't usually look this happy.
Huh. He doesn't have a shadow.
No shadow. That means this Ryuki is...
Yes. It could be the shadow trait we are looking for.
Well, cancel everything. We're playing with Tamagotchi. What food do you make your visiting friends? I feel like they could have translated this, but like I'm sort of glad they didn't. Definitely something involving eel. Grilled eel, because that's the only one I can conceptually understand. I can pretend I'm Richie. Okay, let's check file. Just stuff for the manual. Keyroll. Eyeball. Now what? 500 eyeballs, yeah, so I don't know what, like 5 eyeballs, hidden eyeballs, seems... Oh no, if you find 5 hidden eyeballs in all Somnium worlds, you will be rewarded with 100 eyeballs. But you get 500 just for having... It's fine. I'm not quite sure I understand the system, but... we have 125. That's 123 more than I usually have.
I did nothing wrong. I forgot.
Let's make agree with him. No, I think I want to kick him actually.
Good timing. I was getting annoyed.
Oh, you seem enthusiastic about this.
Get a hold of yourself!
Huh?
Didn't connect.
I did nothing wrong. I forgot it.
I'll agree with him.
This Ryuki doesn't have a shadow. And something's weird about how positive he is.
That must be the shadow trait.
So we should do the opposite of what he wants.
Yes, the don't encourage the psychotic breakdown plan.
Ota would probably love the praise, but this is Ryuki, the honor student we're talking about here.
Ryuki, you're doing well. Just forget it all. You did nothing wrong. No one's going to resent you. Boss and everyone else accepts you.
You don't have an irritating face.
Just rest. Take some time off. Enjoy yourself.
No, that's not... Stop! It's all my fault! Which is why I needed to do something.
All right, our plan worked.
No, 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 no! No forgiveness! No mercy! Never!
And of course, No Mercy, famously wrestling pay-per-view.
Never!
And an N64 computer game, I believe.
The fire. There's no going back.
And the best thing about pay-per-views is they always force the wrestlers to like awkwardly put the name of the pay-per-view in their normal everyday speech. So they'll be like, I'm angry with you, Undertaker, and there's gonna be no mercy for you at No Mercy. The show called No Mercy. That's a coincidence. Like that. And it just comes across as awkward every time. I mean, but at least No Mercy is like a proper actual sentence. Like sometimes they're called like Armageddon, and it'll be like, when you're locked in a cage, you'll be like Armageddon at it. No, that's not what they'd say. That's a lie. But they'll be like, it's gonna be Armageddon for you, and it's even worse.
What is Ryuki holding on to that's hurting him like this?
The last correct selection, even if you go above 360 seconds, the last correct selection will let you go over. They never actually told you that, buddy. That was true in the last game as well. Clear with at least 1 second, but you get bonus eyeballs if you clear within one. You get extra time. Okay, cool. You get.
3 minutes left. You can do this.
Fuck! I didn't mean to just pick it up. I forgot to use the timer.
This police ID is...
What?
Fine. I damaged.
That's...
I'm sorry.
The villains of this game are the Blue Man Group.
You're gonna solve everything. Everything.
Flood.
Let's get out of here, Mizuki.
Okay, drop rebel. Did I do that with an extra second left? Was it mine? I don't know, we have loads of time. The sound of drums. Determination, 500 eyeballs gained. That's over 498 than I usually have. Dispossessed Ryuki Chapter 0. We will be... Well, I'm going to let you go, is what I'm getting at. I just said that in a really weird way. Because Chapter has ended. So, I'm gonna say... Let me save my game. Are we actually still in the same chapter? I don't know, but I feel like this is a good time for saving. We can, before I let you go, there's a couple of things, and I'll try and get back on. What time is it actually? I don't know what time it is. It is past midnight, but also it's a Saturday and I've booked Monday off, so I'll try and play a game in like an hour. But let's quickly finish our file. Okay, that's just the manual. Get rid of this. Save our game. Wait, that's 665 eyeballs obtained. That's 663 more than I usually have. Yeah, I'm going to say that every time. And let's do an evaluation. Cool. Okay, determination. Wake from your dream, achieve enlightenment. I pressed a button, something has happened. Oh no, I don't.
So much. I can see it in your face.
Mr. Date is a really great investigator, don't you think?
Mr. Date really is a great investigator, don't you think?
Yeah, his skill as an investigator is quite impressive. Just like his package.
Why did somebody program AI like this? Okay, so I guess that's just the list of achievements. There's a lot of them. Save an open bonus from, I guess, because I've got so many eyeballs. They should be spent on something. My dream album. Okay, so these look like what's it called? You know, the drawings. And we have no outfits. I mean, sure. There doesn't seem to be anything else to spend the eyeballs on, so.
Good choice.
Okay, I don't know what that kanji stands for, so.
Hurry and check it out. Come on.
Oh, it's a pipe that can get longer. Why is it shaped like a pipe at this point? The gun. The Evolver MC. Rock a microphone. She's a pirate. Okay. Okay, I've spent some of my eyeballs. Should I be saving them? I don't know. We've got 16 pages of this and 6 pages of this. But anyway. I've been the John Struck. Actually, you know what? I can keep on this screen. It's a pretty good looking screen. I've been having an AI, the Somnium Files nirvanA Initiative Adventure. Thank you very much for watching. I'll see you next time, which might be like an hour. Oh no, I did it. I did it too slowly. Thank you for watching. Oh, the same snail came on twice.